Good morning. Welcome to Yoga Galactica's quick shift on Saturday. My name's Kamala. We're a little tired today. To be honest, we were introduced to this amazing new group who has just blown our mind. Their name is Elephant Heart.
Oh, yeah.
They're from LA, and they have a new song out called Love is the Weapon. And it's so powerful, so beautiful, and this is a husband and wife duo, and they really speak through their music, which we love, and they use each song to share a message. And so last night we went on a little bit of a dog trail because they have a new song out called
Still I Cry.
Still I Cry, and it's about human trafficking. And I'll be straight up, like, I don't know a lot about human trafficking at all. I did not realize what a massive problem it is, and it opened our hearts and blew our minds. Why do we feel that we can sell people? Why did we do this to African people? Why do we continually do this? Right now, this is happening, right fucking now. And it's like, it needs to stop. I'm so disgusted by it.
Yeah, it was
and saddened.
Really disheartening. But
share this on my page.
This one song that they do, they have a whole kind of like a story about how the song was written. And the singer, what's her name?
Victoria.
She talks about how the lyrics came about and how her eyes were opened about human trafficking. And essentially, if you're not familiar, and sorry to get heavy right now, but it is essentially modern day slavery. Usually young kids, children, young women, sold into or coerced into being an indentured servant, or essentially a slave. The most common forms of how it comes through is forced labor, where the work that you do will never actually pay off your debt to your owner, if you will. And one of the worst forms of it is forced sexual abuse and forced prostitution. And it's heartbreaking. And it gives me a new understanding of hearing all lives matter. And in no way am I discrediting what is a massive problem right now, systemic racism in our country.
And what we need to focus on.
Yeah, and what we need to focus on. But this is something that's happening here in the United States, in pretty much all major cities, and all around the world. And because we don't know much about it is because it's an underground ring of things that are happening. So it doesn't get publicity. There was a movie a few years ago, or quite a while, called Taken, with Liam Neeson, and yes, it's an action movie. However, his daughters get kidnapped, and the kidnappers try to force them into a drug state prostitution. And, you know, of course, it is an action movie and it's a Hollywood movie, but that shit is happening and it's real. So it gives me a little more understanding, or a little different context or a filter to understand also what it means that all lives do matter, because this is happening right now, and it generally happens to impoverished families. In fact, families even sell away their kids because they're so in debt to themselves, other people, and oftentimes it is the families selling them. And the slavery, there's no way, they're literally trapped in a circle, a loop. They'll never be able to pay off their debt. And it's really sad when you start to think about it. So again, not to take away from really this massive issue of systemic racism, But there are always, at any given time, so many things to think about and really focus our energy on. And I don't want to take away what's going on.
Well,
But
we're not at all. That's our focus. It just, what it did was open our eyes to slavery. And as a lot of you know, I'm mixed. And it's an interesting place to be in life in general, especially growing up with Caucasian parents and an all-white community where I did not see myself as different, but my grandparents did, and the community that I lived in did, and I was seen by many of the white people as black and called the N-word, and had to ask my white parents what it meant, and they really had no clues. It's just like life. Life is so precious. Right now, everyone's focus should be Black Lives Matter. But we need to end slavery and selling human beings, period. It is disgusting. It is totally, it's just terrible. Yeah. So I think this whole thing, what it's doing, this movement, which is so powerful, and I pray every single day that everything that has happened, that is happening, is opening our eyes to the oppression of African Americans that has gone on for 400 years or longer.
Yeah, that's just in this country. It's been going on longer.
Yeah, and it's real. I mean, I have been pinned down and abused by police officers when I was darker. Now I'm lighter, so it's just a very interesting thing. But my eyes are open to it and have been open to it since I was a very little girl. And it needs to change. We cannot have leaders that are racist. We need to just talk about these things with everyone and make sure that a change happens now. And let it start. What a beautiful start if it does start with Black Lives Matter, and then it opens our eyes to everything else that is going on, and we just end this shit. So with that being said, let's get into some positivity, and we don't want to go deep into this because it's too much right now. Yeah. But our eyes are open, and we are waking up, and we are going to talk about things. But right now we're going to get shifted. So
and part of these shifts are to bring things to light that are going on in our lives. It's always about just sharing topics of current events or just really what's prevalent right now. And so sometimes it can get a little heavy, and I'm sorry about that. But we are going to get shifted. We love you guys so much. Today we are switching it up a little bit. Instead of doing yoga, we're just gonna hit you with some breath work and a sound bath. So you're gonna charge your body with the breath work. We're gonna do 3 rounds of the Wim Hof. Believe it or not, 3. Because guess what? Every time you do it, you go deeper and deeper, and you're literally changing the chemistry within your body, which ultimately changes your physiology. It raises the alkalinity in the blood. It brings in way more oxygen, and your brain can function better, your internal organs, your muscles, your bones, every part of you functions better. So, we always say breath work really is the foundation of our practice, and it's the foundation of life. You can go, you can go a very long time without eating food. It might be challenging. You can go long without drinking water, but not nearly as long. But you can, I'm telling you, if you can't breathe, you're gone. We're gone. So breath work is the foundation. And it also is the quickest way to shift your mind, body, spirit. So we're going to blast you with that Wim Hof, 3 rounds. We're going to get into it. Do you want to draw a card or just go right into it?
Let's just go right into it.
Boom.
Yeah, maybe I'll draw one and we'll do it at the end.
You want me to start? Or
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
So we're just going to drop
Hi,
in
Leo.
here.
Hi, Eric. Hi, Leah, Carmen, Jennifer, Maya, Mike, Michelle. Good morning. We
Good
love you.
morning.
Let's get shifted.
Yeah, so if you're tuning in for the very first time, we recommend you amplify the audio so you can hear our voices well, you can hear the sound instruments well, and because we're actually, after we tune in, we're going to just come laying down on our backs. Headphones actually would be really good for this one because you'll just be able to really hone in, zone out, and when that sound bath hits, you're gonna woo. All right, so finding a comfortable position in your room, your home, your office, wherever you may be. Remember, we love you guys so much. If you weren't showing up here, I don't think we would show up either. So we're doing this for you. I'm talking to you right now. We love you. Sitting up tall, let your eyes closed. Go ahead and straighten the spine as much as you can. And if sitting upright in this position is a little challenging, I recommend you leaning against a wall, a chair, a couch, whatever you can, so you can get that spine nice and tall. Let the eyes close, and through the nose, take a nice, big, deep inhale. Hold this breath full right at the top. Have so much gratitude for this breath, filling up your lungs right now. Every breath is a gift. Every breath is an affirmation of life. Now exhaling it out. And another one, nice big deep inhale. How deep can you go into the lungs, the lower lungs, the sides of the rib cage, the bottom of the rib cage, the upper chest, the middle chest? Sip in more. Hold in right at the top. 5, 4, you'll feel that breath start to pressurize in the lungs. 2, 1, powerfully exhale. And now we take the hands, rub them together, create some heat, some friction. Imagine you're starting a little fire right between the palms. And then bring the hands into prayer position, thumbs touch into the center of the chest. And as we breathe here, slow and smooth, we take this first moment to call in or set our intention for practice today. Whatever that may be for you right now, energy, motivation, clarity, focus, healing, love, empathy, compassion, call it in. Let it fill every cell of your being. Let it fill up the space within you, around you. Let it even fill up your whole room. Magnify, amplify. And then exhale the breath, let the chin fall down into the chest. And as you turn inward here, we take a precious moment to honor our bodies, our physical body, our mental, emotional state, our connection to source, divine, using the breath to create this deep connection to spirit. And then lastly, we extend gratitude first to the earth, our home, our mother. We are all beings of this earth, of this magnificent universe. And then we extend this to all of our teachers, this ancient lineage of those that have shared these teachings with us so we may be able to practice and share right now, right here. What a blessing. Take a nice big inhale. Sit up tall, hold the breath in full, squeeze navel, root lock, sip in more. And exhale it out. Let the hands float down onto the earth. Stretch the arms forward on the mat. We're going to take our time just getting down onto our backs with just a nice little bit of lower spine stretching. Let the whole body gently rock left and right. Rolling the hips, curving the spine, letting the head and neck flow in, gently pendulum. Good, now roll up and over the legs into a tabletop position. Take 15 seconds to just move the hips, move the shoulders, move the head and neck in any direction, left, right, forward, back, rolling, twisting, turning, stretching, lengthening. Go to the spots that feel good, and then go to those tight spots and try to breathe into them. Good, now walk the hands forward. Stretch the legs back behind you. Come laying down onto your belly and then come floating over onto your back. And we're going to dive into that powerful Wim Hof breath. And if this is your first time doing the breath, you are in for a treat. What we're going to be doing is taking about 40 powerful breaths into the body. It lasts about a minute or so. You can do it. The inhale's big as you can get it in. And the exhale is just a soft relax. You're letting it go. You're not fully exhaling. You just relax. We do it rhythmically. We do it together. Lie down on your back because you can get pretty lightheaded during this breathing exercise. It sounds like this. Good. So go ahead. Synchronize right in. It's super easy. Big breath, exhale. Big breath, exhale. Pull it in, let it go. Pull it in, let it go. And now, we're going to keep count for you guys. So you really just focus on pulling that breath in. Good. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. That's it. We're at 15. Keep it up and go. Create a visualization in your mind. Good. Halfway. Every inhale, imagine you're pulling in the light of the sun into the body, right at the navel point. And every time you breathe in, you're charging this point, the navel, illuminating your whole being, amplifying this internal flame. Here we go. Last 10. And every exhale, just release. Ask that anything that is no longer serving you to be released, and anything that you no longer want to have in your life to be released. Good. Last 5. Here we go. Two and one. Together. Inhale. Hold it in right at the top. Short time. 3, 2, 1. Now exhale. Let the breath go. We come to a place of stillness right at the bottom of the breath, and we hold empty here in this place. And we do a long extended hold with the breath held out, and because we've just pulled in so much oxygen into the body, we've literally changed the chemistry within our body. We will be able to hold out much longer than we thought was possible. And because so much oxygen, our blood is oxygen rich, we now get to release any of the built up CO2 in the body, which creates an acidic state. So just know there's nothing you need to do but relax deeply, hold empty in this space as long as you can, knowing you can take a big breath in whenever you need to, but test yourself. Really push to that edge. But don't strain. Just go until you feel like you can't hold out any longer in a completely relaxed space. But when you're ready, allow yourself to take that nice big breath in. And now we do an extended hold right at the top of the breath. And this is also very important because with the breath held in, all of that oxygen you just pulled into the body gets to re-enter the bloodstream. And just like you're watering a plant that is dehydrated, needing that water, your blood is receiving this vital oxygen and refueling you right now. So hold in at least 15 seconds. But if you can, allow yourself to hold longer. Do what feels good. Listen to your body. Trust. Beautiful. Try sipping in a little more breath right at the top. In as long as you can. Let the breath go. Relax. Release. Surrender. And now, just come to that place of stillness. Let the breath come back to neutral. Round 1 complete. Of course, if you're still in the breath, stay there as long as you'd like. And then join us for this next round when you're ready. Okay. All right, here we go. So again, Wim Hof breath, 40 powerful breaths, lying down on your back. Big inhale, soft exhale. Round 2. Here we go. Follow along to this rhythm. Good. And inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Pull it in, let it go. That's it. You're doing it. Now, since we're on round 2, see if you can go a little deeper. Imagine that breath is going deeper into the body, into the lungs, down into the internal organs, the hips. If there's any parts of your body that are feeling extra tight or sensitive, imagine the breath is going into those areas. That's it. Good. 20 and halfway. Keep it up. See? Look at you. Go. And I'm telling you, this breath is a miracle. Anytime Kamala and I are feeling a little off, a little tired, a headache, maybe even a little bit of a bug coming on. 30, 10 more. We go upstairs to our room, do a few rounds of this breath, and I'm telling you, whatever we were feeling gets washed away. So let it happen right now. Last 5. 2 and 1. Together, inhale. Hold full right at the top. Hold, 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 hold. And then exhale, release, let it go. And we come to that beautiful place of stillness right at the bottom of the breath. And we like to call it inner space because we're traveling through the cosmos within the body. You have trillions of cells, more cells in your body than there are stars in our solar system. Ponder that just for a moment. And as you ponder, let your body be so relaxed that you're literally merging into infinity. Merge into the earth below you. Stay in this space as long as you can. But when you're ready, allow yourself to take a nice big deep inhale. And again, as you sip it in, imagine you're pulling in the light of the sun. Feel that beautiful, golden, life-giving, fueled up, fiery energy entering your body into the lungs. And then let it fill up every cell of your being. Imagine your blood is like plasma, like liquid, molten lava. That's it, sipping in that breath right at the top, holding in at least 15 seconds. But when you're ready, when you feel the need to let it go, just do it. Let it go. And coming right back to that amazing place of stillness right at the bottom, or right in between the rounds, rather. Taking a few long, deep breaths. And guess what? We're going to jump right back into it. Third round, Wim Hof breath, 40 powerful breaths. You're laying down, big inhale, soft exhale. If you're still in the breath, join us when you're ready and go. Good. Now, notice how on the third round, we've never done 3 rounds with you guys during these quick shifts. So notice we're in new, uncharted territory. Maybe you've done this on your own. When we do our ecstatic dance, we do 5 rounds of this during the yoga portion. And I'm telling you, people get so high, they're literally vibrating with energy through the body. So if you're feeling that vibration, any pulsing, any tingling, know that this is very normal. In fact, embrace it. Enjoy it. Love it. Good. There we go. Halfway. We're almost there. See? Let's do it. Yes. Good. And inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Pull it in, let it go. And soft, relax. Last 10. How deep is your time. Give to you. You're cleaning house right now. 5 more. And 2, 1. Together. Nice big inhale. Holding in. Short time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale all the breath out. Let it go. Let it go. And now, I encourage you to go so deep within your body. Imagine you're so heavy that gravity is pulling you down through the layers of the earth, all the way down towards the core, the center, being completely cleansed and reborn. Staying here in this out breath at the bottom as long as you can, not letting any more air in, right here in this moment. And remembering, taking that deep breath in whenever you need to. See how long you can hold out. And this being the 3rd round, our bodies are so oxygenated, you're going to be able to hold out even longer. So notice that, observe it. Give yourself a little mental high five for being able to do that. And that's it. When you're ready, allow yourself to take that nice big breath in. And when you do pull it in so big, lungs are filling up, body's filling up. Imagine your whole body is receiving this breath right now. Bring your awareness and attention right to your heart center and thinking about feeling into one thing you're so grateful for. And maybe that is breath. Maybe it's the food you eat. Maybe it's your home, your family. Whatever it is, bring that gratitude right now into the body and let it radiate and overflow into every cell of your being, sipping in a little more, amplifying the gratitude. And when you're ready, just let the breath come back to neutral. Slow, smooth, long, deep breaths. And now, my friends, it is time to relax fully. Letting all of this breath go, letting all of this work assimilate. So finding the most comfortable spot on your mat, wherever you are, laying down on your back, putting a pillow underneath your knees perhaps, covering your eyes, grab a blankie, whatever you need to do to just relax and receive this delicious, beautiful sound bath together. Before we drop into it, let's all take a nice big inhale. Hold the breath full right at the top for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the mouth, exhale it out, and relax.
what you couldn't see coming, what you didn't expect, what you weren't prepared for, the blind side, the black smoke, the descent. It will gulp your tears, drain your blood, and wipe your slate clean. Game over. And that's when you bite back. Tear your gaping heart open wider and start again. You start again. The unicorn. And breathing that in, knowing that we have restarted our bodies, our minds, our spirits. We will not go down without a fight. We are peaceful warriors. And love is our weapon. Breathing slow and deep. Feeling tingles in your fingers and toes. Wiggle them. Wiggle the fingers. Wiggle the toes. Roll the wrists. Roll the ankles. Stretch your arms up and over your head and imagine you are waking up right now. You are alive. It's time to share your story. Use your voice. What magic will you create today? Pull your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a huge hug and tell yourself, thank you. I love you. Or I'm working on a deep love for you. And you can either roll to the right or left and push yourself up into a comfortable seated position, or begin rocking up and down on your mat until you bring yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Sitting nice and tall with the eyes closed, we bring our palms together, rub the palms, fingers, knuckles, create some friction, stimulate the nerve endings. Take a deep inhale. Sigh it out. Let's bless our spaces that hold us safe and warm. So blessed to have these places to live, to practice, to create family. We're going to bless up the space shift, and you bless your homes. Deep inhale. Send it out. And taking some of this love that you have filled yourself up with, think of someone in your life who's going through a struggle, or a group that you would like to send some energy to. Think about what it is they're going through now. Feel it a little bit, and then breathe in what you think would really help them. Deep inhale. And blast it from the heart out. Let's bow our chins to our chest as we bow to this great planet, Mama Gaia, Pachamama. Imagine surrounding the whole earth with a beautiful golden circle of love and light. Abundance, health, peace, empathy, compassion, and let it fill every being on this planet, every animal, and let it fill the earth with our love and gratitude for her, for she provides everything we need to thrive. Taking a moment to send the earth some love, healing, and gratitude. We bow to our teachers, our mentors, our guides, our guardian angels, all those who have passed down these healing techniques and technologies. Also bowing to all those who have helped you along your path, making you this magnificent being right here, right now. So taking a moment to honor all those who have touched our lives and their ancestors and those who came before them. We thank you, we bow to you. And last but not least, bow to you, dear friends. Bow to your courage for showing up and doing this powerful work. Bow to yourself for filling your cup, putting yourself first, as now you can go out and be in service. But it all starts with you. Bow to your health and your body's ability to heal. And bow to your journey. Tell your story. It is what makes you who you are, and you are so needed right here, right now. Send yourself some love and gratitude. Satnam.
Satnam.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Aho.
Aho.
Blessed be.
Blessed be.
When you're ready, rolling yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Welcome to keep your eyes closed for a minute. Thank you so much for joining us today, joining us every day. We could not do this without you. Bella's whimpering right now. She's so grateful.
She's having a dream.
She's having a dream that all humans love each other. Focus on the positive. Focus on ways you can help and heal, starting with you, and then spread it out. When we focus on the negative, we're really not doing anything but looping ourselves into a circle. And that's what we did last night. Only for a moment. We had a wonderful eve.
It was a moment of awareness.
But it was a moment of awareness. But be careful going into those moments, because it can take you, right now especially, we're just sensitive. So take care of your precious heart. Take care of yourselves. We are Yoga Galactica. We love you so much. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. You had a wonderful full moon. We hope you had a beautiful weekend, wonderful full moon. And we will be back on Monday at 11:11. These classes are our gift to you throughout this quarantine and life. And if you would like to make a donation, you're more than welcome. It's not required, but of course it's appreciated, and you can do that to yogagalactica@gmail.com. That's our PayPal, or Venmo is @yogagalactica. You can also spread the love by sharing this video, by liking our YouTube page, actually subscribing to it, and also just by being those peaceful warriors out there. Spread your light, shine your light, be the lighthouse. We love you. Thank you, Siri, for leading breath work.
Yes, thank you. So much love.
So much love.
What a blessing, what an honor. We're inspired by your commitment to keep coming and showing up, and if that inspiration keeps us fueled, I know it keeps you fueled, so good on ya.
Yeah, we love you. Thank you, Gretchen,
Monday.
Mike, Carmen, Maya, Gerard, Elena, Amy, Daniel Pritchett, Jennifer Biondo, Carmen, Leah, Leo, Eric.
Wow.
We love you.
Yeah, leave us a comment. How'd you like just doing the breath work today? How was it doing the 3 rounds of Wim Hof? Let us know in the comments and we will respond.
Yes.
Love you all so much. Enjoy your weekend.